chance. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Aim forwards. Olise. Chouameni. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played with finesse. And he's onside. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! Olise. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Done delicately. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
France make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Isak. Cherki. Moved on. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clears it away. And it's played forward. Elanga. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Oh, red. Nice interception. Goodmanson. Isak, spread out to the left. Lindelof. Saliba tries to clear. Have it back and can go again. Is there any... Isak! Cherki. Olise forwards and with intent. And it's Koundé. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And here's shot a goal! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Lindelof. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Lobbed in behind. Gets good distance on it. Hit into the middle. Clears it away. Cherki. Rabiot. Tries to dink it through. Cleared away. Isak. Goodmanson. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Lindelof. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Olise forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And it's Dembele. And he's searching through. Cherki. No way through, so decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Saliba shifted upfield. And he whips it across. And it's hoisted clear.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Saliba. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Isak played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. France are already ahead. The perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Ambitious ball here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the ball's done its job. It's anyone's ball now.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
Cherki. Chance here to counter. Elanga. France have got themselves in front very early here. Lindelof. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Succumbs to the pressure. Isak. Cherki. Koundé. First quarter of an hour gone. Hernandez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found a way through. Isak. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chouameni, Saliba, Hernandez is onto it in a flash. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. That is a brilliant interception. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Saliba, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Olise! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Elanga.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lindelof. Oh, nice touch. Tchouaméni. No, again there's no way through. Rabiot. Upamecano. Saliba, aim forwards. Isak. Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clear.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. Cross needs to be good. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Over to the left. Saliba with the clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Lindelof clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Here's Olise. Nice control. Olise, now the ball in. And back out it comes. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France have reclaimed it. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a nice ball. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now that's a fine challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goodmanson. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Koundé cuts it out. And that is a little undercooked. Lindelof. Isak. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cherki. Moved on forwards. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sweden clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Elanga. And here's Isak. Chouameni shifted upfield. Looking here to chip it through, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe gets through on his own. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Olise! And it's been taken short. Played into the middle. Clears it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Olise played back in. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. Olise, now here's the delivery.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Chouameni moved on forwards. Rabiot, who's set up one goal so far. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hangs in across. Goodmanson. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Elanga. Isak, oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. It is a corner. They've played it short. Sweden with another chance from a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Chouameni. Rabiot. Upamecano. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely feet. And here's Isak. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Hernandez. Mbappe. Cherki. Great work on the overlap. Shoots! Cherki is in a good position here. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Elanga. Quality ball. The pass is intercepted. Rabiot. Cherki. Koundé. Chouameni. Dembele knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Olise gets it away. And he's on a charge. Too long and over the line. Elanga. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Rabiot. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Chouameni. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Goodmanson. That's really well manoeuvred. Half-time getting close now. And here's Isak. There's the delivery. Goes for the header!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Goodmanson. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Out to the left it goes. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Moved on forwards. Gets into some space. Played in with purpose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rabiot getting this one clear. Lindelof. He's being urged to shoot. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. Saliba can get it clear. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba. Cherki does really well to win the ball there. Lindelof. Aim forwards. Rabiot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele, great defending, strong and determined. Purring through the gears. Koundé, and he's gone backward here. Danger averted for now. Chouameni. Cherki. Cherki. Olise goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Olise probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France are in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And we're underway again. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Lindelof. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Isaac! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out of play for a throw. Dembele. Chouameni. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. Cherki, Koundé, Rabiot, Chouameni, and it's Dembele. And here's Olise. Koundé. Koundé carries the ball down the right. And here's the chance to counter. Elanga. That's been drilled forward. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Olise. Chouameni. Dembele. Cherki. Upamecano. Rabiot. Chouameni. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Isak. Isak! Isak! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Moved on forwards. And that is not finding anyone. Rabiot. Looks to the other side. Lindelof. Oh, that's nice. Pings it across. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Over to the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rabiot. Cherki. Saliba. Upamecano. Saliba. Chouameni. Hernandez. Aim forwards. And it's Dembele. Here it is, crossed in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of...
Can he finish?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cherki. Dembele. Spread out to the left. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Dembele may have slightly misjudged the time.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Isak played out to the left flank. Isak gets his head on it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. He steps in and that's the end of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. Lindelof. Aimed in towards the centre. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Elanga. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Proves too strong. Rabiot. Wins the duel this time. Elanga. France are 2 up early in the second half. Spread out to the left. Played through for the wide man. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free. Chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Lindelof. Oh, it's played into the area. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards, and now the breakaway. Hernandez. Cherki. Could be danger here. Olise. Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
has been cleared. Oh, sweet feet. Koundé, and that's aimed into the middle. Aim forwards. Lindelof. Goodmanson. He's making a real surge on the left. That's good play. That has found him in acres of space. Can he deliver? And here's Isak. Isak, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cherki, Saliba, and it's Dembele. Olise, Cherki, Koundé, Rabiot, Cherki, and here's Olise. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Defending of the desperate variety. Very nicely done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. Isak played out to the left flank. He is through here. He's dealt with that well. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot, and he'll shoot here. Goal! Mignon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Chouameni, Cherki. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Goodmanson. So who's he picking out? Saliba gets it away. And it goes cross-field. Elanga. Out to the right. surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cherki, Chouameni, Saliba, gently done. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Isaac. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goodmanson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cherki. And it's played forward. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Elanga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Mbappe. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bullish header! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chouameni. Rabiot. Chouameni, aim forwards. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's away. It's Dembele! Should have put that one away.
Dembele really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Elanga. And it's played forward. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Played in deep.
Sweden really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Cherki. Rabiot. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Does well to get it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ball is over the line. Cherki, and it's Rabiot. Olise.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Isak chasing after it. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Chouameni. Saliba. Saliba played out towards the right wing. Olise. Mbappe opts to play it back. Chance! Isak getting this one clear. Chouameni. Hernandez. Dembele. He's got away. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A lot of space. Chance for a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Goodmanson, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Goodmanson.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Saliba can get it clear. Sweden have got it back and they'll have another go. Goodmanson. Aimed in towards the centre.
Sweden really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lindelof shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Olise. Cherki.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lindelof. Moved on forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saliba. 5 minutes left on the clock. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Does really well to win the ball there. Elanga. Could be danger here. It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
So here comes the substitution. They've played it short. A heavy challenge. Out for a throw. Lindelof. And that is out of play. Lindelof. Cross goes in there. And he's there to get it away. Played out to the right. Just too much on that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's really well manoeuvred.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Cherki. Saliba, gently done. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lindelof.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Spread out to the left. Played into space out wide. A chance to play it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. France can make their change now with a break in play. Cleared away. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played back in. Oh, he's in! He's having a shot! Herring after the ball here. There are a few waiting for it. It's a loose ball. And time is up. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
So